How's it going, dude? So this video is about my top 5 tips for new players in Guild Wars 2. I hope you guys enjoy it and sit tight while we get through this journey. So my first tip is complete map. Maps are one of the most important stuff in Guild Wars 2 because completing them makes you have absolutely no problem in getting in the late game content. Dungeons are located in very specific areas of Tyria, and most of them are high level maps that require you to run a lot to get to them. Also, when specific locations become new farming sensations like the long extinct Frostgorge Sound Champion Train or Silver Wastes for instance, you don't need to travel half map running to get there because you've already unlocked that part of the map. This also works with your storyline quests and LDS ones. By completing the map, you don't have the problem of not having discovered the place of Tyria where your friends are currently playing in. This is also a great help for guild missions as well. Guild missions happen all across the map, and by having the map completed, you don't need to make your guildies wait for you while you reach the part of the map where that specific guild mission will happen. If you ask me, of course I find some maps boring, but I'll tell you this. If you are into the game's story, try to search for stuff that are relevant to the game's lore in that particular zone you are completing, and I guarantee you that when you're completing map, things will be much more fun. So my second tip is, don't focus in PvP. Try it, but don't stay hours and hours playing it if you don't learn the basics of PvE first. Some people, such as me, enjoy doing PvP a lot, and some make doing PvP their whole gameplay style. I don't recommend it for new players because you'll be skipping the most necessary stuff you need if you want to play Guild Wars 2, and that's gold. Of course you can tell me that you make gold in SPVP, which I can agree, but that amount isn't anywhere near what you make when playing PvE. Also, doing PvP only will make you skip the wonders of Tyria, and you'll probably won't enjoy the game as much as other people if you do it. So my third tip is, reach level 80 ASAP. Reaching max level in Guild Wars 2 is really easy and quick, and I'm always telling everyone that it's when you reach it that the true game starts. I know it's a little bit boring to level up, but trust me. You'll have 10 times more fun at level 80 than you do at low level, and it's when you reach it that you'll start having objectives in the game. For example, building your legendary weapon or getting the armor and weapon skins that make your character look cool. I can tell you that there's no better feeling than completing your objectives and shoving your stuff in your guildie's face. Nah, I'm kidding. But actually it's quite cool. So work hard to reach level 80 and you'll see that this game has still much to offer you when you get there. So my fourth tip is, get geared up. Exotic and ascended gear are required to play not just PvE but WVW2, and for that you need gold or dungeon tokens to get it. Make sure you also study builds before gearing up, because certain builds require different gear and you'll need a nice build in order to play this game decently. You can visit the website metabattle.com to check builds for your profession and to choose between the one you think you'll have most fun playing with. So my fifth tip is, play it with friends. I know that this sounds obvious, but Guild Wars 2 isn't a game to play alone. It can get really boring when you haven't got friends that regularly play with you. If you don't have any friends who play Guild Wars 2, you can search for a nice guild in your home world and settle yourself there. Guild Wars 2 is really fun when you're playing it while on TeamSpeak with your friends or your guild, so make sure you keep that in mind. Also, here's an extra tip. If you're in trouble with something in the game, ask for help. Guild Wars 2 has the greatest community I've ever saw in online gaming. Most people are seriously willing to spend time helping you out, so you might as well accept their help. So here you have it, guys. These were my top 5 tips for new players in Guild Wars 2. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I see you next time.